You guys getting tired of the underground footage yet? I am. Okay, so that wound up being way more fun than I thought it was going to be. Myself, for 25 years you can't skate in the rain, because that's what all of us say. Now let's look at why we say you can't skate in the rain. It ruins boards. So I have a stack of boards that I'm never going to ride again. It ruins bearings. True, but I think a couple sprays of WD-40 and spin them around and ride them in the rain again, I'll loosen them right up. It'll make the steel components of a skateboard truck rust. Meh. And finally, it's dangerous and slippery. That part is very true. I was very careful to only pick spots that had sandpapery ground. I didn't jump onto slick ledges and get my wheels up on slick parts of ledges where I would zoot out. I just had some fun skating some curbs, doing some flat ground. You know, it was great. So what were my other options today? I could have gone to the West 49th skateboard park that's about 45 minutes away and cost $20 for a few hours. It's also full of little kids, full of obnoxiously loud music, and just generally has a vibe that I don't really want to skate in. So I have to be honest, I had more fun skateboarding outside in the rain than I would have if I went to the West 49 place. Now I'll admit a little bit of that had to do with novelty factor as well. I have to be honest though, I don't know why it took me so long to figure this out. I mean, I shouldn't be afraid of rain at this point. I've lived on and grown up in the West Coast my entire life. I spent my teenage and early 20 years working for my dad through the winters outside as a landscaper. I spent the later part of my 20s doing framing and concrete formwork outside all winter. So I'm no stranger to knowing how to survive through the wet. And that's all it was today, was just wet. I was out for about an hour and a half. I was hot the whole time. In fact, my biggest mistake was not bringing any water. I got quite thirsty, surprisingly. Why I finally became desperate enough to try this is I've been having a really hard time creating skate content in the last month. The ground has basically been wet for a month. The Spitfire review was the only dry day we've had in the last month that I have had the time to skate. So I just thought, why not set up a rain setup and I can make lemonade out of lemons and at least do tutorials. But anyway, so I was really surprised at how much fun I had skating outside in the rain. I'm probably definitely going to be doing it again because it is only early December. And we've got many months of rain left here in Vancouver. But all this begs the question, can we make a setup that is really good for rain? So we need to do something to stop the board from soaking up water. Bearings, I believe, are already solved. I believe there's waterproof bearings out there. Wheels, go down a little on the durometer scale and get a wheel that's a little bit softer. That'll help with a lot of the grip. Grip tape, go down on the grit scale and get something that has a coarser grit. That should help. So really the main problem is having a crisp deck. Trucks could also be solved if they were primarily titanium and stainless steel components. The axle could be titanium, the hanger and base plate can be aluminum still. Kingpin would also have to be something like titanium. The washers and bolts could be stainless steel. So anyways, I just want to put the energy out there. If somebody could make a rain skate, I would buy it. I would actually skate in the rain. Or at the very least, you could still skate when it's wet. It doesn't have to be a pouring rainy day like this, but the ground just has not dried in the last month here. And if I had a board that I could ride with wet ground and not worry about it, I'd be skating all the time. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's food for thought. Thanks for watching, and if you decide to be as reckless as me and skate in the rain, be safe.